Hello everyone, this is Natnarf Signing Off again, and welcome to again. Welcome back again to again. So yeah, we're now going to go on our way out to bust some butts. Let's walk. Let's investigate. Sure. Now let's go to your dad. Dad. Which dad am I going to? I know. Is it this dad? I mean this dad. Is this the place I'm supposed to go first? So this is your alma mater. Yep, you and I went here together. Great. So you spent your time on campus. So you spent your prime on this campus. Spent my time on this campus. What the hell? What were you like back then? Not us. A bookworm, I guess. Boring. Really? Yep. But we're not here to talk about me. We gotta find Dr. Gordon. Dr. Gordon. Fine. Yo, Dad. Well, if it isn't Jay. Dr. Gordon, long time no see. Never mind, it's not Dad. Looks like you're doing well. You look smug. So who's your friend? Nice to meet you. I'm Kate Hathaway. I work in this crime... There's a crime squad with him. It's a pleasure to meet you, Kate. I'm Edward Gordon. You smug-ass face. Former assistant to Jay Slatesford. I think you're the murderer in this case. Was a mentor to me in college and my late dad's assistant. He's an authority on criminal psychology. He's done a lot of research on what drives criminals to do what they want. My choice to become an FBI agent had to do with a lot of his influence on me. Great! And you don't know that maybe he's the murderer? What can I do for you? Because most of the time it's these kinds of people that become the murderer. My boss tells me you're working as an advisor for the police. FBI doesn't miss a trick. That's right, I am helping out on the Calvin Cornell unmurdered case. The police are worried that the similarities between this murder and the unsolved Providence cases means it's likely that Providence is back. We agree with the police on that point. We actually pre-opened the investigation from 19 years ago. Really? Have you collaborated evidence to link the crime with the past? Nothing concrete, but we have a pretty good hunch that this recent murder was definitely Providence. A hunch? Come on, Jay. Try to keep your emotions out of it. But that deduction itself is entirely reasonable. Dr. Gordon, just before Calvin Cornell was murdered, there was a letter sent to the newspaper addressed to the FBI warning of the crime. It parallels a letter that was sent just like that 19 years ago. The letter was just the specific letter, Jay. I can't English! I told them to go to the first Providence murder scene 19 years ago. And the location of the initial homicide was Hotel Miranda, room 313. 15! And did you go there? Yes. There's a message written on the wall in red paint, made it look like blood. Jay, remember that tragedy 19 years ago? It's about to happen all over again. Interesting. I have a Providence was in that room too. You're not Buddha this time. So you suspect the perpetrator is somehow related to Providence. Right. I'd like to hear your view of the situation. Talk, smug face. I hate psychology. I hate psychiatrists even more. What's your impression of the murder in this case? Well, I'm running a profile based on data from the police. What I have right now indicates a white male residing near the crime scene. An exhibitionist who's been infatuated with the concept of taking human life for some time. You're just making things even weirder. Relationship between Providence and the perpetrator. What do you think of the relationship between this and that? The way I see it, the person who killed Kelvin Cornell and sent you to the letter are the one and the same. But the suggestion that Providence committed this murder is highly improbable. Why is that? Whoever wrote you that letter knew of your connection to the Providence murders. He wanted to shake up the world with an illusion that Providence was back in action. I believe this murder feeds off I believe this murder feeds off of the anxieties of others. So in short, sorry to bust your bubble, but by going against that hunch of yours, but it's safe to say the killer isn't Providence this time. I just say you're the murderer because you're trying to lead me off the track. Hunches are essential for any FBI agent. I've known many detectives through the years who solve cases in part due to that valuable trait. Whoops, sorry. While hunches shouldn't be thrown out altogether, they shouldn't be pillar of an investigation either. If you want to get to the bottom of an unsolved case, you must rely on calm, rational thought and with a healthy dose of analysis. This is my advice to you, Jay. You asshole! Don't rely on hunches. Base your investigation on the facts. No, it's almost the evening. This guy's an A! I'm glad we got to talk to you, sir. Thanks for taking the time. You're welcome. I hope it helps. No, you're the murderer. You're right that no absolute connection has been established between the two cases. But there is a slight chance possibility, and I intend to follow up on that. But don't let me stop you. But Jay, remember that your father made me into who I am today. I'm a murderer! And I want to pay him back in any way I can. Dr. Gordon. And if you're ever in the quandary, I'm always here for you. You are an asshole! I appreciate that. We'll probably be back again. I'm gonna go nuts with this guy. Now we're gonna visit Pops. Hey, old timer. This is my dad's place. So you grew up here, huh? You took me in when I was 13. Always 13 when puberty strikes. And Tuli. Come on in, I'll introduce you. Yo, Pops. Hey there, guy! I like you already. Hey, Dad, how are things? Oh, just fine. Kate, this is my dad. Don't think about whatever you're thinking about, Dad. It's not. It's work. This is just work. Nice to meet you, Kate. I'm Frederick Weaver. Child psychology. Frederick Weaver. No former. Is my adopted father. He's a professor of child psychology at Clockford U. He and my real father were close friends, but he never had any kids of his own. He took me in when my parents died. Good he was able to take you in. Normally you have to get married. My adopted father has always been good to me, and I have a deep respect for him. Nice to meet you. I'm Kate Hathaway. Kate and I are working on an investigation together. Is that right? I hope you're keeping him out of trouble, Kate. You seem just as busy as usual, Jay. I am. We're in the middle of a serious case here. We just reopened an unsolved case from 19 years ago. Oh no. Don't tell me that's what I think it is, Jay. You got it. The Providence murders. I don't believe this! There's a murder at the Libertine Hotel yesterday. It was set up just like the one in the Providence murders. Right before the murder, there was a letter sent to the Clockford Times. It was addressed to me. It told me to go back to the very first murder that took place. And then what? Well, I went. There was a message written on the wall in red paint, made to look like blood. It said the tragedy from 19 years ago was about to happen again. I can't say the tragedy word properly whenever I'm reading. Oh God! I like his expression so much. An eye of Providence cuddled was in the room. 2. Let it go, Jay. Leave this one alone and take on something else. Anything else. Dad. Why do you say that, sir? Hasn't he told you yet, Kate? Jay is the sole survivor of the Providence murders. Exactly. His parents were killed by that maniac. Oh my God! I love her expression right now. Is that true, Jay? God damn it, my mouth. Yeah. It was the last murder Providence committed back then. Professor Baker, who studied criminal psychology, and his wife were the victims. Luckily, Jay managed to survive that nightmare. But he lost his family and was severely wounded, which required a lengthy hospital stay. I can't even speak hospital. I raised him after that, so I know he's been emotionally scarred by this whole thing. Come on, Dad. I never felt right about you getting into the FBI, IBF. I thought that someday you just might go after the guy who killed your family. Listen to me, son. This PI is not the way to go. If you dig in too deep, I'm afraid you might end up digging your own grave. Something bizarre already happened, okay? Someone died. What? Tell me about it, Jay. Tell me! When I went to that hotel room, I touched the eye. I know this is weird, but I saw the past. I saw the room as it was in the past. What? You saw the past? I couldn't believe it when he told me. He said it was the first time he'd ever seen anything like that. But when he was a boy, he experienced something familiar. When he told you about it back then, you said something like, his sentences were a little different than those of others. Yeah, I said that alright. Tell us more, Dad. Tell us everything you know. Damn, you're cool looking already. It's just a game and he's already cool. He doesn't speak, but he's cool already. What's wrong with my brain power? Oh man, I like this guy. No, the reason it's 1 hour because I left it standby too long, so yeah. Oh man, 40 minutes already, so yeah. Chop it up to the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch more of again, just simply wave a wall like a sorcerer and hit the like button and subscribe button to watch the next part. Until then, this is Natnarf signing off. Again, I screw up my ending.